Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. So today we're going to be telling you a little bit about ourselves. They're not going to be like super boring questions because I picked out some questions that seem a little bit more interesting, but we're going to put a little twist on it and we're going to do it with spicy noodles. So we're going to be eating these and answering questions as we go along. And I like spice, but I'm not super into it, so I just got the regular ones, but Cassandra over here loves spicy, so she got times two.
This one tastes like a regular soup to me, so
she's crazy. Alright, so we're gonna mix it's already cooked, so we're gonna mix the sauces that it comes with, just so you guys know that we're not cheating. We're gonna do it right in front of you. Start the questions?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. I think we should do like 2 spoonfuls, like 2 bites, and then we'll start the questions.
Okay.
Alright.
I'll do your way 2 spoons. Whatever.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. Oh, alright.
It's spicy. I just don't want my lips to get.
Yep.
I don't want to get.
I'm gonna wait to drink this, but.
No, don't.
I'll wait a little bit.
You're supposed to try to not drink anything. So.
Who said? Oh, okay.
Me.
Okay. I'm ready to die.
Start with the questions. It's a little spicy.
Yeah.
Too bad.
Question 1. Where are you from?
San Diego.
So I was born and raised here in San Diego, and so was she. Question 2. How old are you?
I am 22 years old.
When's your birthday?
March 20th.
1997?
Birth date. Yes, 1997.
I was born March 1st, 1995. I am 24.
You're old.
Question 3. On a scale of 1 to 10, how strict were your parents?
Like, I don't really know. I don't feel like they were as strict as other parents, but I was also like a boring kid, so maybe like an 8.
That's pretty high.
Well, because I mean they're Mexican, so I think every Mexican parent is pretty strict. How about yours?
So like a 5. No, like a 6. Like a 6.
You were just a bad kid though. So I don't think you really cared.
Well, like, yeah, but they also didn't like restrict me from doing a lot of things, so I always got into trouble and I still got hurt a lot, so like about a 6.
I'm also a girl, so I feel like parents are harder on girls than on boys.
That's true. Question 4. If you could time travel, what year would you go to and what would you do? If I could time travel, I'll go back to when my dad was a little kid. Because I want to see, because you know how parents always give you stories about what they did when they were a kid and how they had to do crazy stuff, like most Mexican parents will tell you. So I kind of want to go back in time and, you know, kind of get to see him and how he lived his life. And also he said he was really good at playing soccer, and so I wanted to see how how good he played, and you know, that's what I would do.
I think I would just try to enjoy being a kid more. If I went back to my childhood.
So you just go back to 1997?
I don't really know.
Nice.
I don't know what I would do it. Maybe like during a time where things were more simple. I think that's what I want to do. Would want to do, I mean.
No one got me. I'm like starting to tear up. Question 5.
It's a hard question for me.
What's your best childhood memory?
Going to the ranch in Tecate with my grandparents and my cousins. Had a lot of fun. We got to ride motorcycles, horses. I would drive my grandpa's van. That was fun. I was like 8 when I drove his van, so I had the time of my life.
For me, it would be going to my cousin's apartments and playing hide and go seek with like every kid in the whole entire apartment complex. It was fun. I mean, sometimes we would play like on 2 separate apartment complexes, so they'd be like, you can't go past the second apartment complex. It's only the 1 and 2. So it was like a big playing field, and it was a lot of fun. Question 6. What personality trait has gotten you in more trouble? In the most trouble?
My attitude. For sure. Yeah, my attitude.
Well, I talk a lot, so I would say me talking a lot. So
like in class or
yeah,
at home?
no, in class, and also I remember this one time, like in class during, like you know those places where you're not supposed to be loud, and like yeah, there. What's the best piece of advice that you've been given?
Things take time.
That's a good one.
I think that's, yeah, that's mine.
If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Question 8. If you could pick a new name for yourself, what would it be?
I don't think I could. I like my name.
Yeah, I like my name too. But my mom told me when I was not born yet, she was thinking of naming me Orlando.
I'm glad she didn't name you that. I'm glad she didn't name you that.
To be honest, when I was little, I kind of liked the name. When she told me, she was like, I was like, oh, why didn't you name me that? That's so cool. Number 9. What's the most courageous thing you've done? I feel like the most courageous thing I've done would be to get on roller coasters.
I think one of them, not the most, but
Yeah,
one of them for me is actually filming these videos and putting them online for everyone to see.
What would be your perfect Saturday? That would be waking up not super late, like around 9 or 10, and then going to the beach and like kind of like enjoying the beach and sipping on like a mimosa and having like your brunch / breakfast and kind of just like relaxing. And then after that,
Are you still eating it?
Yeah. And then after that, like hanging out with friends and
Going to the movies.
yeah, going to the movies or doing like an activity.
Not just being boring at home.
Yeah.
Even though that sometimes that's cool.
Yeah. And then coming home, watching your show, making some food, eating some pizza in bed, and then going to sleep.
Yeah, what he said.
Question 11 would be, what food could you never find yourself like to eat? Like you could never bring yourself to eat it. Like you like absolutely would not try it. You wouldn't even.
Snails.
Snails?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Why? They're snails. They're a delicacy.
So, doesn't mean it's that everyone likes it.
Have you tried it? So you wouldn't even try it?
Nope.
No?
I'll try like, I mean I've tried bugs and other things, but that one just really grosses me out. Because it looks slimy and squishy and I don't like the texture of those things. that texture. So I wouldn't even try it.
Mm.
Even though I mean I'm picky, but I'll try new things. That's just something that I wouldn't get myself to try.
I don't know. Like, I would try. Like, I've eaten lizard before. And that was like weird. Like, not weird, but it was like.
Wouldn't you? Oh, no, I know. I wouldn't eat dog. Nope.
I was still like, maybe.
No. I don't care.
No,
Nope.
it's kind of hard because, like, a lot of people eat it.
Yeah, it doesn't mean that you have to eat it.
Not have to, but like, what if they don't even give
People
you...
eat guinea pigs. Are you gonna try a guinea pig? You have one as a pet.
Yeah.
You're gonna eat one?
Well, it's my sister's.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
Okay, so if you were like starving, and they were like you found like a dog, and there was like a zombie apocalypse, and there was like no food in the grocery store.
Of course, I would try to survive, but I'm not going to willingly try it. Nope.
What if someone gives you like a little piece of meat, and it's like, here you go, and then you like eat it, and I guess
I would throw it up.
It's kind of hard because I'm not really picky. Like I would try.
This is not that spicy. I'm just getting like a runny nose. But...
I guess if I had to pick one, it would be dog. Yeah.
Okay, on to the next question.
Cake or pie? Pie. Pie is bomb. But then again, there's some pretty good cakes.
I like homemade cakes.
But I guess if I had to pick, yeah, I'd probably pick pie.
Pie.
Pie's pretty good. Yeah, pie. What's the funniest way you've injured yourself?
You go first.
Okay, so
I'm gonna cut it.
there's one time I was in high school. One of my friends picked me up from my house, and he said, "Oh yeah, we can just go on my bike." And so I thought he had like pegs. I think yeah, he had pegs on it. And so I was riding behind the pegs, and we drove the bike to high school, to our high school that we were at. And for some reason, we went down a hill. That we could have gone different ways, but we decided to go down a hill.
Boys.
And like there was gravel because they were doing like construction, and there was gravel, and it's like super dangerous. We were going down the hill onto like traffic, but it was like a three-way stop, so like cars were stopping, and there was gravel, and he hit the brakes because we were going down pretty fast, and then the bike slid sideways, and it like launched us into the street. It wasn't fun at the time, and like we got up super quick because we were in the middle of the street, and like we got the bike, and then we kind of like checked ourselves, and I had like blurry vision for like a little bit, and then the people were like, "Are you guys okay?" And then we're like, "Yeah, we're fine." And so like my friend's hand got like all like this piece of his hand was like flapping, so it was like really bad, but looking at it now it's kind of funny because it was stupid, like it was dumb, like we didn't have to go down that hill, but for some reason we went down that hill, and
I feel like I don't have a funny story. You're just boys are reckless, so.
And we still played soccer.
Of course you have one.
Yeah, and I did the same thing when I was little with my cousin, but that one I was like in the front of his bike, and we went down the hill again, and it was at night, and there was like a dumpster, and I asked him, I was like, "Is this safe?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, I've done this many times, like you'll be fine." I was like, "All right, cool." And so I trusted him, so I was like, whatever. So I went on the pegs, well not the pegs, the front handlebar. There was a dumpster, it came out of nowhere. Like it just like, surprise. And then and then so he like tried to maneuver, and then I went flying, and then I hit my head, and I had like a big bump on my head, and I had blood all over my face. So that's twice that I did that. What's your favorite childhood book? Mine was Frog and Toad. I think it's just called. I would like look at the pictures, and I thought the pictures were super cool.
Yes, it's called The Magic Tree House. It's a series. I liked those books.
If you could live in a different state, where would you go? This is question 15.
Maybe Hawaii. I don't think I would pick anywhere else in the United States.
Drinking this made it worse. Probably pick Washington. I feel like Washington's cool.
I wouldn't. I would stay in California.
Yeah. If you could shop for free in one store, where would it be? Nordstrom. That's just where I would go, man.
Trying to think.
Nordstrom for sure. Oh my god.
I guess Nordstrom. They have makeup, they have clothes, they have shoes. I wish they had like a grocery store in there too. Free food.
They have the restaurant on the 3rd floor.
I thought that was Bloomingdale's.
No, they all have it.
Oh, see? Free food too.
Alright. If you could, no. What's the worst thing you did as a kid?
As a kid?
Yep.
I remember this, like vaguely. Pretty sure it's a true story. So I remember that in kindergarten, for some reason I thought I was a grown-up or something. One day we had a sub, and somehow I convinced her, I swear, this lady, I convinced her that I would teach the class, and I did. I taught the class. I remember sitting in the teacher's chair. She had like one of those tables that, like, it was like a half table, so she would sit here, and then she had like reading groups, and I remember reading with the reading like groups, and then I don't remember if I like asked them questions or not, but I just remember like handing out the books. That was one of my memories. And I just remember looking over, and the lady was playing with another student, like Legos or something.
But if it was a dream.
No, this was true, because I remember the next day, when the teacher came back, we couldn't go to recess. We had to sit down.
You get in
This
trouble?
is true story. Yes. Why wouldn't I get in trouble?
I mean, you're in kindergarten. I would be like.
But okay, who in their right mind lets a 5-year-old take over the class?
That lady.
I remember. I don't know why. I remember that. I don't remember anything else. Oh, and I remember like grabbing her lotion.
You stole your teacher's lotion?
Well, because I remember that when she sat down on the chair, she would always like put lotion on.
So you were like...
So I think I did the same thing. I don't know. But I taught the class that day.
Maybe
Yeah, that lady was...
the lady was
Something
like, we'll see how this goes. I have nothing else to do.
But she was supposed to teach the class.
So, she didn't do anything?
I don't know. I don't think she got fired, but
But
we got in trouble because of me.
That's funny. The worst thing I did as a kid. Oh, I know. I say worse as in like I did a lot of bad stuff when I was a kid. So I'm gonna name 2 off real quick. So one of them, so you know the thing where it's like a lighter in the car, and then you take off the little black thing, and then you can like put fire in it.
Like
So
the cigarette or something.
Yeah.
Lights it.
so I was like, Mom, what's that? And then she was like, it's fire, don't put your hand in there. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then they had left. And I don't know what possessed me to put my finger in it, so I burned my finger. I was just like, and I guess I came out, it was like all black. And then my mom was like, I told you not to put your finger in there. And I was like, I don't know what I was thinking. So the second one was, I got into my parents' car.
Oh no, I have more stories. Oh, that's another video then.
So the second one is that I got in my parents' car and I turned it on and I put it in drive, and then the car went forward and then it fell in a ditch.
We should have the story time because I have quite a few of those stories.
Alright, next question is, if you could be part of a show, what show and why?
Oh, I know.
Keeping Up with the Kardashians?
No, The Real.
The Real?
Yeah, because...
You're like obsessed with that show.
Well, it's like... It's amazing.
She stayed up like at 2 in the morning watching that show.
I love it because they are...
Real?
Well, they're all pretty funny.
If I had to pick one show, I would probably pick Top Gear, but the one in England, because
What is that?
so basically all they do is test cars and like basically review them, but they give them like the best cars to review, like super exotic cars, and I love cars, so I think that'd be a pretty cool show to be part of. Alright, next question.
My stomach is hurting a little bit.
If you could be an animal, what would it be? And why?
A horse or a dog? A horse because they can run free with wild horses. They can do whatever they want. And I would say a dog because you can get pampered, you could sleep all day, eat whenever you feel like it.
That's true. They have no bills.
I didn't say bird because I don't know. I feel like everyone would say bird. What about you?
I don't think anybody would say a bird.
No?
I didn't even think about a bird.
I feel like people would say bird because they can fly.
Yeah. Well, I would be a lion. Because lions are cool. I just learned because I was watching Serengeti that they live a very hard life, but they're still cool. So I'll pick mine. What's your favorite color?
Black, blue. Actually, just black and blue.
My favorite color is white because it's like all color, but you know what I'm saying?
Well, black is the absence of color if you want to get technical, but
No, that's why
whatever.
It's my favorite color.
That's why it's your favorite color?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And last question is, what's your dream car?
A McLaren.
Which one?
I don't know.
She-
I'd be grateful to have any.
My dream car would be, I want a GTR. That would be like amazing. And like a car that's like super like out of my reach would be the Koenigsegg Agera R.
Yeah, those are pretty cool.
If you guys don't know what the Koenigsegg is, I'll put it up on the screen just so you guys can see it. And that's everything. If you guys have any other questions for us, leave them down in the comment section, and we can do another like Q&A
For our story time.
or a story time. That's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We post new videos every week, and we'll see you guys in the next video.